Hi everyone, it's Jamie here from FX Learning. So all weekend I've been back testing the binary destroyer 6.0 and seeing how it performs over a long period of time. Now our goal at the binary destroyer for 2009 is consistency. If you want to be a successful trader, it comes down to consistency. Now anybody can have a good week on the markets, whether you're beginner or professional. You can find yourself smashing 100% win ratios, but the question is, can you do that every single day, every single week? And this is where it comes down to consistency. If you're not a consistent trader, you're not going to be a successful trader over a long period of time. Now we have a lot of profitable traders in the binary destroyer group, but what I say we lack in is consistency. Now consistency comes down to a number of things: patience, discipline, money management, and actually sticking to your trading plan. It's all good having a really good day on the markets, but if you have no money management plan and you find yourself losing those profits the next day, that's not consistency. Consistency means where you're making profits pretty much every week and every month. Now it doesn't have to be big profits, you don't have to be smashing 90% win ratios every week, but consistency is what you need. Now I'm pretty sure everybody can handle losing trades. I'm sure everyone can handle winning trades, but nobody wants to be losing trades. Okay, so this is what it comes down to: consistency. Now our goal for 2019 is consistency. Now a really good way to do this is using a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. That means we're risking 1% of our account to make 1%. Okay, that means we only need to get it right 50% of the time. So if I'm investing £100, I'm looking to make £100 profit. Even better if this was a 1-to-2. So I'm risking £100 to make £200 profit. With this money management, it means I only need to get it right 35% of the time. So can you see now that you don't necessarily need to be a good trader to achieve consistency on the markets? All you need is a simple money management plan. Now if this was the opposite way around, so this was, let's say, 2-to-1, that means you're risking £200, let's say, to make £100. Now with this money management, this means you have to win twice as many trades. Now can you see how if you're a beginner, winning twice as many trades is going to be very difficult, and you'll actually find you're doing the complete opposite, losing more trades than you are winning them. So this is why I am trying to drill it into my members. We need a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, the minimum. Okay, that means we only need to get it right 50% of the time. That means we can have a bad day on the markets, we can have a bad week on the markets. It doesn't matter, because with this, we only need to get it right 50% of the time. And this will give us a great chance to get in consistency in 2019. So what I've been doing with, look, this is our brand new MT4, brand new binary destroyer 6.0, as you can see, with our new logo in the top left corner, and we've got a couple of new features, and I'm going to be telling you some very important information regarding our services and training this week in a YouTube video. So make sure you subscribe and you get involved. So what we're going to do, okay, is I'm going to show you a simple strategy using a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. So basically a 6 pip stop loss, 6 pip take profit. Every time I take a trade, I'm going to have a 6 pip stop loss and a 6 pip take profit. Now what I'm going to do, as soon as the trade goes into 3 or 4 pip profit, I'm going to bring up my trailing stop loss. So I'm going to bring my stop loss up to 3 pips. So that means when my trade goes into 4 pip profit, I've already locked in 3 pips. It becomes a risk-free trade, meaning if the price does reverse on me, it doesn't matter. I've still locked in, made 3 pip take profit. Now using this kind of money management is key in trading. Okay, it massively decreases our chances of losing over a long period of time. We're still going to have bad days, we're still going to have losses, but consistency is what we need. Now A lot of you lot are going to say that back testing does not give you a true reflection. That is correct. That is correct. Back testing won't take into consideration pips, spreads, news, market open. What this is going to do is give me a rough idea of if this strategy is consistent, and that's what I care about, consistency. I'm not necessarily interested in how much pips the trade makes, or you know, how many wins I make. What I'm interested in is the direction of the trade. Does my trade hit 6 pips or thereabouts hit 6 pips? Because you'll find that yes, some trades might hit 6 pips, but you'll only take 5 pips because 1 pip is going to be your spread. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to take every arrow that's outside of the zone. Now I'm not going to be using any price action. I don't care if it's with the trend or against the trend. I'm just simply going to take a trade every time it gives me a notification. 6 pip stop loss, 6 pip take profit. Okay? And remember, as soon as it goes into 3 or 4 pips profit, I will bring up my stop loss to lock in those pips. So I'm just going to press play here. Like I said, I've back tested this over a number of currency pairs. I haven't back tested this over Chef yet, but funny enough, it's just giving me a signal here. So binary destroyer, USD Chef, we can see the arrow is outside of the zone. So what I'm going to do, everyone, is like I said, this is just going to be a rough guess. So funny enough, that is, I'm just going to bring this down. That is my stop loss, which is set at 6 pips. That, let me just double check that. So if I got into a trade here, that would be 5.9, just a little bit. It's not going to be perfect, it's just a rough guesstimate. And my take profit needs to be 6 pips down here. So basically, stop loss, take profit. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we hit our stop loss. Okay, first trade hit our stop loss. I think looking at the time here, if you look at the time, it is at 12 o'clock at night, so we'll see what happens there. But anyway, nonetheless, that was our stop loss. So we lost 6 pips. Not a problem. As a trader, we accept those losses. What I want to know is, are we going to be consistent over time? I'm going to test this over 2 days now. Okay, we've got another trade. Arrow outside of the zone. Yeah, okay. In fact, I'm not going to take this trade. I'm going to just zoom it up a bit, because I don't look at that market gap there. This is literally Monday. In fact, I'm going to delete this. This is not. I'm going to delete that, because look at the time at the bottom here, from the 25th to the 28th. This is a Sunday, literally as the market opens. So I'm just going to wind this forward a bit. Okay, stop. There we go. Let's do this again properly, because you can't, nobody trades a market opening. That was, so let's just do this again, okay? Now, like I said, I'm not going to take into account anything, news, market opening, whatever. I'm just going to take a trade. As soon as it pops me an alert. And this is using the 1 minute time frame, everyone. So I haven't tested this yet on the higher time frames, but I will be doing that very soon, hopefully this week. Okay, did not give me, let me just say, did it give me a signal there? I wonder why it didn't pop me a signal. Okay, it did pop me a signal. Binary destroyer signal down. Interesting why it didn't actually give me a signal in back testing, but you can see that was a trade. Right, so let's just set our 10 pip take profit, our stop loss. Okay, let's just stick it. Like I said, this is just rough guess. Okay. In fact, 3 pips. Okay, I'm going to set it for 3 pips. Okay, I did say 6 pips, but this is 3 pips, and look how far that is. Okay, so this here is 3 pips. So let's go 3 pips to 3 pips, and let's see what happens. Okay, let's just see what happens. There we go. So we actually just hit, let me just have a look at that. Okay, 4 pips. Okay, but because we had a 3 pip take profit, let's go 3 pips. Okay, so we just done 3 pips. Okay, I think maybe 6 pips is quite a lot on the 1 minute time frame, to be honest. I was there. The reason why I went for 6 pips is I think it's just a round number to give a chance for the price to kind of stop. Okay, well let's go back. Okay, so what we're doing here, let's go for another 3 pips. So there is 3 pips. Okay, and we're going to target 3 pips down here somewhere. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Okay, 3 pips was hit. Okay, 3 pips. In fact, you could even, right, I'm not going to do this because this would be messing up my money management plan. What you can do at this point is actually bring, let's just show you. Okay, so this, let's just say we just did 3 pips, so we did another 3 pips, let's say. What we can do is bring this down to 3 pips. Okay, so that is 2.6. In fact, let's leave it at 2.3 pips. Okay, as the trade goes down, like there, you see, as the trade goes down, we could bring our stop loss in. So now we can be locking in. So that's 2.8 pips. In fact, I'll bring this down here. That is 4 pips. So we'll keep going. There we go. So just there, we could have locked in 4 pips. So instead of making 3 pips, we could have made 4 pips using a trailing stop loss. Now, a lot of you lot are going to say, yeah, 3 pips, not a lot. Who cares? 3 pips. It's not about the pips. It's not about the lot sizes. It's not about the pips. What it's about is consistency. You see, if you're using a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, it means we're risking 1% of our account to make 1%. So this 3 pip take profit symbolizes 1% of our account. Because we've just hit 2 trades, we've just made 2% of our account. Now, if you're trading a £200 account, you know, we're trading a £1,000 account, a £20,000 account. 2% is quite a lot, considerable large amount of money, considering when we're only risking 1% at the same time. Okay, so let's just carry on and we'll see what happens. I think, in fact, that's just told me the market is open. Everyone, the market is just opened. Congratulations. So let's just keep going and we'll see what happens. I will carry this on for I'll carry this on for another 10 or 15 minutes and then I'll call this a day. How long has this video been going on for? 12 minutes. So we'll do it till it's 20 and then we'll call it a day. We'll keep going. I'll speed it up a little bit so you can see. Now, what I want for 2019 is all our members to be consistent traders. I'm not interested in my members making profits. I know they can make profits. What I care about is consistency. We need to step our game up. We currently have 129 full-time traders that now trade the buy and short full-time. And I've said that by the end of next year, I want to double that. I want to make it 3%. So this is why these next few months into December are very important for us, making sure that our traders understand money management, understand discipline, understand, you know, it's not all about wins. It's all about being consistent. Okay, it's good making X amount of money a day, but are you risking too much of a trade? So we'll keep going. So we're getting nice beautiful signals here, but none of them are meeting our rules. Now the good thing about the 6.0 is it actually gives us an alert, okay, when price meets the rules. And funny enough, I don't think it's given me an alert in back testing. Nope, that's not a trade. The binary destroyer decided that that was not a trade, which is fair enough. The binary destroyer knows more than me. But another good thing about it is that if we're all receiving the same signals together, it means that we can all go over the same trades together. So if somebody loses a trade, we can go back and work out why they lost it, because we would have got stop. Okay, that's definitely, that's definitely market news. That there's no denying with this. That's definitely news. Yeah, you can all see that. That's definitely news. But let's just take a trade here. Like I said, news doesn't interest us. We're just seeing how consistent this strategy is. So where is my so I'm just going to bring this in here. And what we're going for, 3 pip stop loss, was it? Now I wouldn't be surprised if, there we go, 2.6. I wouldn't be surprised if this trade loses, to be honest. Because we are trading right around news. I mean, I wouldn't take this trade if this was live. Okay, but we'll see what happens just for the purpose of this record. Okay, stop. Wow, what's going on here? Okay, 3 pips. We hit 3 pips. Okay, so we hit 3 pips. Done. Okay, these also meet the rules. I would not trade this, guys. I would not trade this. But okay, let's go for test purposes. Let's just go back and we'll take all the trades here. I wouldn't trade this. This is very dangerous. But let's just see what happens. Okay, in fact, we don't need to do that. We can just press play and we can stop. What was this? 3 pips. 3 pips was down here, so that didn't hit take profit, but that definitely hit 3 pips. Okay, like I said, I would not trade this, but another signal was here. Okay, 3 pips. Nope. 5 pips. It definitely hit 3 pips, so we'll go here. And we'll go with this one here. Again, where's 3 pips? Hold on, where is that one? That one got in here, didn't it? Yeah, so that was 5 pips again. So I wouldn't personally take those trades, guys. So I don't want you to think that I wouldn't trade this. No way would I trade this. But we're testing the strategy. That's all that matters. We're testing the strategy. Let's see what happens. In fact, let me just slow it down a bit because we're going a bit fast. For some reason, you can't see this, but look at the time at the bottom. 2 in the morning. This is why the market's going like this. This is this might be a 29th of May. Let me just have a look 1 minute. What is the 29th of May? The 29th of May is a Tuesday. Okay, it's fine. It's Tuesday. I thought it might have been NFP day or something by looking at the state of those candles. So we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I'll speed it up a little bit for you. Okay, stop. Why is it not giving me a signal there? Interesting. Why is it not giving me a signal there? Okay, it is giving me a signal. Okay, I think we might have our first loss here, everyone. In fact, let me just find out where 3 pips is. So 3 pips is there somewhere. So I'm just going to bring this down here. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. 3 pips is, no, not there. 3 pips is up here somewhere. Like I said, everyone, this is just a rough estimate. It's not going to be 100% accurate. So 3 pips is, okay, 2.9. That's close enough. Let's see if this hits take profit. No, we got massively spiked out. So it's not a problem. Okay, we've got our first loss, which was 3 pips. Not a problem. Let's carry on. That's massive. Look at that. See, this is very risky. I wouldn't personally trade this. I mean, look at it. Let me just pause it. This is messy. I mean, come on. This is, I mean, you know, I wouldn't trade this, but we are back testing and we need to see how it performs on every situation. How long has this video been going on for? So we've got 20 minutes. So let's find one more setup. Let's find two more setup. Let's see what happens. It's just giving me a signal. The binary destroyer is just giving me a signal on the live markets. Look, that's a live market, that is. It's just popped me a signal. Interesting. On the new on the old 5.0. So we'll keep going. Okay, stop. Why does it not give me a signal on back testing? That's something I need to find out. And this is why I've not released the binary destroyer 6.0 yet. Let's go back, let's go back, let's go back. Okay, it did give me a signal. Binary destroyer signal down. So this was a trade. Okay, it did give me a signal. You can see binary destroyer signal down. So let's zoom in. Okay, I'll call this our last trade because we could go on. What was it? 3 pips stop loss. There's 2.4 pips. Let me bring that up here. So 3 pips for 3 pips, which is the bottom of, well, the middle. Basically, it's round here. Okay, it's 3 pips for 3 pips. Our survey said, ooh, interesting. We did not get took out. Interesting. Now let's see what happens now. Okay. Wow. Okay. That was definitely 3 pips. 2.9 pips. 2.9, and it hit. It hit, actually. I don't think it even hit 3 pips just yet. No, 2.7 pips versus, I mean, and we see what happens. Okay, you could lock, I mean, maybe I would have locked the profit in. Okay, this setup here, let's just say, I mean, what was it? We lost 2.7. It went up to 2.7. What was a loss? Let's just say that if you weren't watching that, that was a loss. Okay, so, but we'll carry on. We'll get one more trade. I think we might have a signal at the top here. No, we won't. I think we might get a signal around here. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Because the market started to open up now. As we've broken the bands. We've broken the bands. Okay, it's coming up to 11 o'clock on the 29th. That was out. That'd be a Wednesday, wouldn't it? Come on, give me one more trade. Give me one more winning trade. Okay, stop. USD range broker. No, that's completely different. What's that Euro USD set, chef saying? Okay. Stop. There we go. Stop. Okay. Stop. 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 Okay. What was this? 3 pip stop loss. Okay. Let me just have a look here. 3 pips. Wow, 3 pips was nothing here, which is interesting. Okay, so 3 pips versus it actually went up to 7 pips. 7 pips to 14 pips. So nevertheless, that was a loss. Okay, so we got our loss now. Okay, in fact, I'm going to carry this on because we've got 3 losses in a row. So let's see when we hit a profit. Okay, stop. Okay, another signal. Okay, let's see what happens here. Again, let's set it for, okay, that's 6 pips, right? So I'm going to set this at 6 pips. The reason being is because if I zoom in, 3 pips is like that, right? That's not a lot of, you've got to allow for the trade to breathe. So I'm going to go back to the original 6 pips here. Okay, that's 6 pips. Okay, so I need 6 pips to 6 pips to make profits, and we hit stop. In fact, I might get another trade here. Okay, stop. Okay, so 6 pips we made here, 6 pips. So I didn't want to use a 3 pip stop loss here because, like I said, it was, look how tiny that the jaw, the tight that would have been. So 6 pips here, okay, and it cleared. I mean, you could have had a trailing stop loss here, and you could have done 40 pips. That would have been a nice 40 pip trade. But let's not say that. Let's say we hit 6 pips. So we did 6 pips, okay. And we'll go to the top here again. Let me just have a look here. Okay, I'm going to go for another 6 pips because 6 pips is tiny again, tiny. 6 pips is like here, yeah. So bring this down. Like I said, everyone, I've got to bring this down even more. Okay, 6 pips to 6 pips, yeah. Let's see what happens. Our survey said price is going up. Okay, we got took out. Okay, so we lost 6 pips there. So 6 pips, 6 pips. Let's leave it as that. And we 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 pips minus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, 10 pips. Now, that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%. So we would have made 7% on our account in, what day did I start this? Hold on, I started this on 28th. So 2 days. 2 days. So 2 days minus 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So we just made 3% on our account in 2 days. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay, that is how you're being consistent as a trader. Okay, like I said, this is just rough estimates. Okay, there's going to be some times, like an example here. Okay, this trade here, you could leave that trade open. You could have a trailing stop loss, like I said. Okay, and you could have caught a nice 41 pips. In fact, you could have left this trade all the way up here somewhere, 48 pips, using a trailing stop loss. So there's going to be, this is just rough estimate, guys. Okay, it could be more, could be less, but as I can see that over time, this method is consistency. So yeah, thank you for watching my backtest.